Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're all having a good day. How you doing, Lawful? And stream elements. It's quiet today. I can tell it's Saturday and the sun's out. Sun's out where I am anyway. So, let's press the Minecraft button. Give you a wave. Wait for the Minecraft to load. There we go. Right. We're going to be back on Truly Bedrock today. I was sort of debating, do I, don't I, do I, don't I don't know. But I do. I do. That's what happens. We're going to have to sort this hole out. Somehow. I need to get the motivation together to carry on with it. And just remind myself never ever to take on a great big digging task like this again. Just not me. Oh dear. Let's see, how much we've got to do. Do I have to fix my pick? I think that's where I'm at. Pick fixing. Turning off the RTX, because RTX does not work very well in the end, in my opinion. Right, I've got one fixed pick. Yeah, okay, so I need to fix a couple of picks. Or maybe I just go and get digging. I'd like to fix this one up fully first. Maybe I really need like a better XP source than this. Because although it works, it's definitely slow. Maybe needed to do like Jade did before and pay for different chunks to be dug out. I might need to. I know Geo's got like this digging service, and I'm very, very tempted to go and see what Geo can do for me. Because I'm not a big diggy digger, but I've chosen to do a big diggy dig. And at the time when I chose to do it, I wanted to do a big dig. But that was quite a long time ago, and that feeling moved on. As have we all. The world is a different place now than the young, optimistic me choosing to do a big dig. What a fool that young person was. Oh. Anyway, I've got coffee. Coffee. Evening coffee's the best coffee. Oh dear. And hay fever. Hay fever and coffee. Oh. Right. I mean, it's not a bad XP source, but it's not exactly fixing my pick in quick time, is it? It's very, very tempting to do a bit of a squirrel, but I'll try and refrain. Like, I've got an idea for how I could improve this setup massively. Oh, jeez. If I had caffeine in the evening, I would never sleep. Nah, it's fine. You sleep, I sleep. Like, nothing will stop me from sleeping after a certain hour. I get to a certain point of my energy level and I'm just like, you know what? There could be anything happening here and I'm going to sleep. Sorry, Suki has just left my lap and all of the fur is in the nose again. As per usual. Oh dear. Now it's 6:30 in the evening here, so it's not horribly late coffee, but it's kind of late. Suki left for the first aid. Yes, that is exactly what happened to Lack of Hygiene. Just, there's like fur. She's over there cleaning herself now, up in this corner behind me. And all of the fur is just here, floating. It's mostly here. It went whoop. I think it's getting warm enough for them to actually start molting. So they're losing their undercoat, which is usually a bit shorter hair. And lighter, and it stays airborne. Typical, innit? Hey, Magbar, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, that's nearly fixed. I think we'll have a little fix of this one as well. We're just fixing the picks before we go do the digging. Just saying a few minutes ago. Past Groover was an optimistic Groover. A fool, some might say, to think that a big dig was a good idea. How's your weekend going anyway, Magbar? Oh. Saturdays tend to be quite quiet. Birds molt, cat shed. I don't have a cat shed. What do you mean? Oh, that was difficult. I feel like it's molting. I don't know. Ruben, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good, just sitting down for some barbecue. Whoa, sitting down for some barbecue. That sounds amazing. That sounds truly amazing. Finally, a TB stream. Yes, we're back on TB. I'm forcing myself to do this dig. The dig is going to happen, no matter what. It's not going to be done before 1.20 though. What kind of barbecue? What's your favourite thing from a barbecue, guys? Because I feel like probably my favourite thing, the favouriteest thing on a barbecue is probably corn. What's in the bowl? It's coffee, Juliana. Coffee. Thank you very much. It's very nice coffee. Barbecue ribs. Okay. You don't tend to get barbecue ribs in the UK, sadly. Brisket, turkey, and pork ribs. Ooh. Tri-tip. What's tri-tip? But maybe done before. 1.2 is actually stable. Or 1.20 is actually stable. Probably. I've been hearing things. See, I like the corn on the barbecue. I actually like the vegetables on the barbecue more than the meats. I know a lot of people are going to be upset with that. But it's true. Well, I didn't have a coffee big enough. I didn't have a cup big enough, Juliana. So, yeah, I just went and got the thing. I got a bowl. Because I felt like I needed a really big coffee. It's turning into a long week. Whoa! RTX problems. We'll turn it back on. Hello, Bramble. Are you not wanting to sit on the lap? This is a Brambleback. There you go. There's his tail, his big plume. Oh, wait, no, that's a mouse mat. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is fun. It's me. What happens if I turn here? Does that make a difference? Apparently not. I feel like I've got one of the biggest mouse mats in the world, but Bramble takes up the whole thing. He's a very impressive cat. Right, what even am I trying to do? I need to go and find my hole. I'm Batman. Now I have cat hair in the coffee, I do. I've got cat hair in everything. It's like beyond even a question. He's just like, the whole mouse mat is for him. And him alone. Oh, and he left. Okay, well, apparently I can have it back now. Oh, dear. What is this? Looks creeper farmy. It's a garnish. You get used to the cat hair. You got to get used to the cat hair. That looks like a creeper farm. Like a double one. That's from Silent. Big mouse mat, a small cat bed. Or big mouse mat with big cat bed. He's just a big cat. Huge cat. I was actually shocked at how big he was the other day. I surprised myself. Creeper farm with disc farm. Right. Oops. No, that's not what I meant to do. But I guess it'll do. I was thinking maybe a creeper farm would be a way to dig this hole. But then I realised that would not get the hole dug. It would get me avoiding digging the hole yet again. Right. Let's go dig. We just got to get into it. Find our flow, do the thing, it's fine. Oh, man. It's funny how Bramble and Suki only ever really care about me when they want to walk over me to get somewhere. Kind of sad. I don't think they see me as an actual, like, human or companion. I'm just furniture. There's my diggy guy. I know, we're doing the diggy dig. Whether I want to or not. I'm being good. I'm eating my greens. How you doing, Jennifer? At least I know my place. I do know a place. Directly underneath their feet. Need an orange dusk mask to wear during streams. That could be handy. Alright, we're going to get rid of this sus thing. You got limes. Oh, Jennifer, I'm sorry. That's horrible. I hope they caught it in good time. So I don't think it gets better if you catch it early, but you know, somehow I think it does. All that I know about limes is like it's like extreme fatigue continuously. I've only known like one other person who got Lyme's disease. Oh dear. As long as I've got like an option for you. If you catch it early, you do much better. Right, that's good. I have to admit, I did get caught out by a tick once. Once. It was just stuck to my arm. So I kind of took the time to pull it off my arm. And it was okay, because it obviously hadn't been there long. I'd caught it very early in its process. It hadn't eaten anything. I managed to get it off, which was shockingly difficult. I couldn't believe how difficult it was to pull a tick off my skin. Was it a lunatic? Oh my lord, lack of hygiene. One day no rash, next day rash. That's where I got it. I was very lucky. I think I got a tick that was so stupid. It was like, I'm just going to hide in plain sight in the hope that they don't look at the back of their hand very often. Super lucky. I've had hundreds of ticks over the years, but luckily never Lyme's disease. That's it, you can get away with it quite often, but sometimes you don't. And usually it depends on the season and the area, doesn't it? So the worst thing that I ever got bitten by was a leech. I say the worst, and it wasn't just one, it was a lot of leeches. They decided that my feet would be very tasty. And me not being used to the concept of leeches, wore boots which had like open... It had an open tongue. So basically leeches just jumped in behind the tongue of the boot. And were like, snack time, straight away. It was kind of horrible. And surprising, because I thought I'd got away with it. And then I took my boots off, I was like, no I haven't. There was a whole lot of leeches there. And again, your first instinct is to just pull them off. And hope for the best. And that's basically what happened. Oh. Sorry, Suki furs got up my nose. So I'm all snuffly. If nobody knew, that is. I hadn't already said. So this is going to take forever. This digging of the hole. Why did I even start it? I need to find out what Geo would charge for this. Because I don't like this anymore. I'm over it. I thought it'd be fun. It's not. I'm trying to be good and collect the good stuff for Jade. Does Jade still need copper? Hey! Z-Tech, how you doing? Happy weekend. It is a happy weekend. I forget to celebrate weekends because I'm usually working them. But I think celebrating the weekends is important. I don't know why. Just Something in my soul says that you should celebrate the weekend. Even if you're working all the way through. Magbar's out having a barbecue, which makes me massively jealous. Like a decent barbecue. I haven't had a decent barbecue in years. Oh. Dear me. Right, I might moan my way all the way through this dig. Just so you know. Yeah, barbecue sounds like a top idea to me. The question is, when you barbecue, do you barbecue with charcoal or propane? What's the correct answer? Because I'm always a bit suspicious of the whole propane thing. Wood chips. Ooh, that's more like smoking, isn't it? Charcoal. Wood. Barbecue with wood. Do you still get the same flavour from wood? Doesn't it like burn too fast and too hot? I'm not a barbecue expert here. I know there's going to be some like real experts out there who will tell me pretty instantly what's what. Like, there's a whole YouTube channel where they do just like barbecuing of steaks. Mesquite wood is quite nice for barbecuing. Never knew. I'd say gas is for grilling, wood products is for barbecue. I'd agree with that. Okay, I'm up for that. Much better, low and slow. Okay. There's some fancy electronically controlled wood chip grills on the market. You see, when it gets over the top, I start getting a little bit like, is it really barbecue? To me, the barbecue is all about, you basically get a load of stuff and you just cook it on an open fire. I know there's much more artistry to it than that, but not even close on the pronunciation. One minute. Mesquite. Okay, what language is it? Don't tell me English. Applewood and cherry. That's very posh. Mesquite. No, that's not what it says. No. It's clearly French. It's mesquite. Obviously. It's a French word. Mesquite. Like my house. Mesquite. I think you're all winding me up now. I don't think it's pronounced like that at all. Mosquito without the O. Mosquito. Mosquite. That's kind of close. Redwood, thank you very much. I appreciate that one. But guys. Lost in Texas. It is clearly a French word. It's not a Texan word. There's a lot of Texans out there in chat, I've found. My sister lives in Texas now. Actually in Houston, no less. Now I know how I felt during the cheese stream. Look, guys. It's clearly not an English word. It's got to be French. I have a whole load of mosquito wood on the side of my house from a couple of tree removals. It's pretty good. It's good if you want it there. Like some cheese too. Can you barbecue cheese? So look, is this like some kind of wood which is local to Texas? Because I feel like I should know this, but I don't. You smoke it? Okay. Don't encourage smoking, but you know. Yes, it's cultural. It's a dessert tree. Okay. You can cold smoke cheese. That makes sense. Sorry. Do you have a beacon over here at the unfinished hole? I do have a beacon. Look, I've got haste in the top right corner there. It's up there somewhere. There's haste. Oh. Dear me. Sorry. I think I've got hay fever. It's probably this mesquite wood. Or mesquite wood. Southwest US wood. Okay. Oh, see. Oh, jeez, oh. There's fluff all over the place. I can't itch my nose without putting more fluff on it. What's the Latin name for this particular wood then? Because that might give me a little bit of a clue about it. It means quiet. It's quiet? I think it's got to be French, like Basquiat. So it's Masquiat. Masquiat. Brother of Basquiat. Gotta be. Hey, Larry, how you doing? You made it. I don't usually get to catch you live. This is a treat. Diggy dig. Diggy dig that hole. By the way, enjoyed your speedrun the other day. Thank you very much. I enjoyed the speedrun the other day as well. Actually finishing a speedrun is a bit of a treat for me. Like, normally you don't get to finish a speedrun. 1 minute. It's from the Spanish word mesquiet. Oh, excuse me. Prosopis alba. Oh, jeez. Prosopis cinaria. Well, I don't know that one. Thank you very much, everyone. I needed that. I told you there is fluff in this room and it's going straight up my nose. Suki came over here, landed on my lap before I was streaming and was just like... having a great time. Having a lovely time. Distributing her fur evenly in the air. And now it's all up in my nose, up in my face. I am. I'm allergic to mesquiat. Definitely. See, Redwood would know the trees. Probably. I'm not a big tree person. When it says alba, I'm like, I should know what that means. Oh, jeez. Apologies. You need an air purifier for the office. I normally call that the window, but when the kitten's in it, I can't open the window. She wants everyone to know that I belong to her. Probably. I don't think she needs to, like, let anybody know that. The state of my clothing. The amount of fur on my clothes every single day. I think the world knows whom I belong to. A vacuum cleaner. Could do a vacuum cleaner. But I don't know if I've said this, but I've been working on the bedroom. I've been putting down the floor in the bedroom with the tea fairy. And it's nearly done. We're nearly finished putting down this floor. And that involved painting all of the walls, putting up the, like, new skirting, putting on coving. It's been a big old job. But it's nearly there now. Oh dear. It's true, it's an air purifier. I daren't look in the filters on the computer, lawful. It's gonna be like a mat. Hey, Space Mama, how you doing? Welcome back. I always like seeing all the people. All the people who come out to see me just punch blocks repeatedly. And then talk rubbish about trees and barbecues. Okay. Culturally, people, right? Culturally, what do you put on a barbecue? Right? So I'm going to say that in Scotland, on a barbecue, you'd probably put a deep fried pizza. Right? I don't know that to be true. I just think you could. Enchanted bucket with efficiency. Sadly not. I checked my inventory. It's like, there's no shovel there. So I'm just doing it the old-fashioned way. You'll have to look in there or risk the hair stopping the fans and your PC burning out. Oh, it's true. I will have a look. I'll give it a clean. One day. So, culturally, what would your culture put on a barbecue? Remove Scotland's barbecue license? Probably. They only get like 2 nice days a year around here. So, yeah. Oh, Jennifer. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. Very kind. I hope you feel better soon. I hope they've caught this in time for you. That's the key thing. Right. Just a minute. What PC do I have? It's black. Does that help? Black. It's got a window on the side. And some big fans inside. Does that help identify it? Because I don't know what it is. Right, anything cow, says Larry. Okay. I mean, that can be a thing. Beef of some sort. Okay, I see where we are here. Vegan cheese barbecue. Well, that is an interesting cultural kind of point of view. I'm up for it. Let's see. We tend to put some grown lamb chops, homegrown lamb chops, and steak. But the majority tend to do burgers and sausages. Lamb chops out in Wales, that's the thing. There are a lot of sheep out in Wales, and they do have some very, very good lamb. Lamb chops and a barbecue, I don't think I've ever had, but I actually imagine that would be amazing. Frikendel. Frikendel. What's that? Is that German? Frikendel. Grilled halloumi is amazing. No question. Any sort of meat for you. Okay. It's Dutch. Okay, so what is it? Is it like, I feel like I might have seen it around, but I can't quite get my finger on what it is. See, in Sweden, what they'd put on there is something called korv. And korv is like, it's a sausage, but it's not like a normal sausage. It's a weird sausage. Hey, Magbar. Look at that timing. Thank you very much. You're very kind. I do need a barbecue hook. I need to learn how to barbecue properly. Teach some of the people around here what to put on the barbecue. No, but this is Scotland. They deep fry everything. I'm not even kidding. One minute. Did I miss something? See, I sometimes see the things where it's like, you have to barbecue this brisket for 24 hours and you rub it in this, that, and the oven. It's amazing. And I'd love to try that. But we're not in that culture here. We don't have that kind of time. It's pork. It is pork, cow, and sometimes horse. Okay. I'd have to say nay to that one, I'm afraid. I don't know what it is. I probably would try horse, but I don't know. Find it difficult. I have a very complicated set of morals on these things. Picanha. What's that? Corn is the best, no question. I've already said it's a winner. Corn on the cob, but grilled inside its husk is super yummy. Yes, with butter. You can plan the weather from over here. Well, you can't plan the weather for that over here. No, you can't. It's impossible. It is like all in one. It's very good. I believe you. Larry! Let's try my timing. Almost. Thank you very much, Larry. You're too kind. Everyone here is too kind. Putting up with my silly talk and even saying thank you. Super thanks. Thank you. 1 minute. Skewers and kebabs, also good on the grill. Kebabs, I'm a bit like, I don't understand on the grill. Give me all of the components individually. Ooh, DC coming in with the big one. Asparagus. If you haven't had asparagus on barbecue, you need to. Absolutely need to. Horses don't drop meat, they only drop leather, so there's nothing to eat. There should be a way to eat leather. How you doing, by the way, DC? I hope you're feeling better. I hope everything's working out on the mend. Bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts. Ooh, John. That sounds amazing. Chicken and chorizo kebab. Okay, yeah, I'm down for that. The fat from the chorizo is amazing, so it would flavour the chicken beautifully. Oh, man. Guys, you've been too kind today. Thank you. Jeez. I'm doing okay. Things are getting better, thanks. I'm really glad. I'm super glad. It's always nice. It's always good. And things are getting better, not worse. Right. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I've still got fur. I think DC's just like pulled a blinder there with asparagus. Is it getting deeper though? I mean, this is the deep end. That's the shallow end. I'm at Y58 and I've got to get down to like -30. I think I've bitten off too much that I can chew. I don't know if I can do this. But we're doing it anyway. Because I said I would. Past Groover was a fool. And deserves a slap. They should not have started this project. Yo, are you going to help? Go on. Not you. What the flip? What was that? They leave? No, they didn't leave anything. Past Groover is an absolute fool. The plot lines carry over to season 6. The only plot line that I'll carry over to season 6 is my hunt for Past Groover to give him a solid slap in the face. What did you sign me up for, guy? Seriously? Why? You know what? This might be the point where I start tapering it inwards. Those are all good suggestions. Portobello mushrooms on the grill. Ooh, yeah, portobello mushrooms. Ooh, I'll tell you what else is fantastic. A potato wrapped in foil and cooked till the outside is just charred a little bit black. It's a beautiful thing. Like that with all of the other things. This is the big problem though, right? Does anybody else make too much on the barbecue when they make barbecue? Potatoes are amazing on the barbecue. Just do an episode that explains that this hole digging idea was just a bad dream. Done. Yeah, but it's kind of like a big thing for the community area. Sweet potatoes. Ooh, yeah. But dip that potato in butter and roll it in rock salt first. Yeah, or rock salt first. Yes, of course. I always make too much food. We have leftovers for days when we grill. I'm like, the problem is, when I grill, I don't grill often. But when I do, I want it all. I want it all plus a bit. Baked potatoes, honestly, brilliant. You can do the potato in so many ways. You put it in your... Excuse me. I'm still pulling fur out my nose. Not like that's native, but foreign fur. I know some people are going to think I'm going to be doing nose harp with all these accents. But I'm not. Not yet, anyway. Like, you can stick a little bit of thyme in it or something, or some herbs. It can be amazing. Hey Eric, how you doing? Yeah, it's hard to choose. We use the grill a lot more. Maybe we'll grill more this summer. I think if the weather's good, you got to. It's you got to do it for the rest of us who can't grill. A nose vacuum cleaner. That sounds dangerous. That sounds like an accident waiting to happen. A whole Darwin Award right there. That sucked my brain out. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Beautiful. I like making potato salad out of baked potatoes for side salads, for side dishes. Oh, honestly. Potato salad. Love it. Absolutely love it. What's your secret ingredient in potato salad, guys? Because I feel like every potato salad needs a secret ingredient. And that can be scallions. That's the secret ingredient. It's kind of a well-known secret. It's a worst-kept secret ingredient. But it's a secret ingredient. Do you think that it is how Queen came up with the lyrics? I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. That's the other thing with barbecues. You have to wait. There's a lot of waiting involved. Not a fan. Lemon juice. Ooh, a little bit of lemon. I like that. That sounds good. Secret ingredient is love. That's very sappy, but okay. Okay. Well, you can have that, I think. There's a lack of hygiene allowed that. I make baked potato salad is so good. Honestly, potatoes. Diced dill pickles and bacon in there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I'm up for some of that. Dill pickle, love it. Absolutely love it. Massively underrated. In the UK anyway. We don't do that much in the way of like dill pickles, but I could sit and eat a jar of dill pickles. Easy. Like, no question. I don't care if it's bad for me, I'll just have the jar, thanks. Now I'm hungry, yeah. Me too. I'm thinking, what am I going to eat for dinner? Probably not going to be much. Dill pickles and bacon. We should probably stop before Groover ends the stream to go and eat. No, it's okay, it's okay. I'll get by. How's the job hunting going? At the moment, it's not going terribly well, because most of my time's being taken up with other things. But it's kind of... I'm clearing things up. So things in my world are getting cleared up, so it's creating more time. And creating more, like, mental space to do these things. And as I get closer to the end of the job that I'm currently doing, I think my mental capacity to look for other jobs is going to release a lot more. I'm a terrible job hunter. I'm not very good at it. Like, it's like digging a hole. I'll find other things to do instead. Not that I don't want a job, I hate the process of actually job hunting. There's some people who are absolutely awesome at it, and I hate it. But, you know what, I've just got to knuckle down and do it. I love eating potatoes, but I hate potato salad. I like macaroni salad instead for barbecues. Oh my god, macaroni salad. I love macaroni salad. I basically just like carbs. Did I mention that? Anything that's carby. What kind of bread do you have on your barbecue? Do you cook a bread on your barbecue? Because I've tried a few different kind of bread things on barbecues. Doesn't quite work out. All carbs, all the time. Yeah, that's me. It's terrible, especially bread. Bread is like super, super weak. Garlic bread, yes! Love garlic bread. I had toasties for lunch today and thought of you. Oh, thank you very much. Did you have the curry toasty, the haggis toasty, or the straightforward cheese toasty? Texas toast, garlic bread, French bread. Oof. Yes, please. One of each. I'll go for some of that. Garlic bread is amazing. Whoever said bread, let's just put a bit of garlic on there. Absolute genius. They deserve the whole Nobel Peace Prize thing. Macaroni salad with teriyaki is one of my favourites. Oh man, that sounds good. Yeah, just give me pasta with stuff on, anything on, I love it. Texas toast, garlic bread, French bread. Oh, French bread. Now this is something that I didn't realise, right? French bread in the UK, we're going to do this for a little bit because, you know, we're talking food now, so you need the full attention. French toast, I think, is more accurate to say. French toast. I've seen it in the US where they sprinkle it with a little bit of like powdered sugar. And that sounds pretty amazing to me. I don't know why. Powdered sugar on French toast sounds absolutely amazing. And I really want to try it, but I daren't try it at home. because I think I'd make a mistake. Max Talent Teriyaki. Are you Hawaiian by any chance? That sounds good. Jalapeno cheese bread. Yes! Yes! That sounds amazing. I'll have some of that as well. Oh god. We should have like a bread bar. Maybe this is like the world, like this is how you take over the world internationally, like money-wise. You just have a bread bar. The bread bar. Go into the bread bar! Pan de queso. What's a quiz? Yeah, that's better. What's a queso? DC always knows the good stuff. DC is a connoisseur. Queso is cheese, right? I wondered. It sounded like cheese. Did I miss that bit? I can't believe I missed that bit. I must have been avoiding the Cavo death. Conversations making you starving. Honestly, I get it. I do get it. West Coast, best coast. They do say West is best. Highly food motivated. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My first word was din-dins. If nobody knew that already. Literally, I'm not even kidding. My first word was din-dins. Because I was like, food? You're going to get food? Oh, man. Sorry. You're butchering my language and my ears are dying. Sorry, ears. Oh, I should press that button now. Sorry, ears. I thought I was doing okay with the language then. You need to give me words to try. Eat West, home best, Dutch saying. Eat West, home best. Well, I don't know. I don't like eating at home. I mean, I do eat at home a lot, all the time in fact. But the reason I don't like eating at home is because then you have to make the food yourself. And food made at home is never as good as food made by other people, in my opinion. The best food is food that somebody else has made. Einar, how you doing, Einar? Who is this best? Ust best. Dus best. The hoose. Is that literally an abbreviation of the house? The hoose. Home is best no matter where it is. I tell you, the best food that I had, or the best food experience, one of the best food experiences, was going to an Indian household. And they just kept feeding me. It's fantastic. This is like, oh yeah, there's just food flowing all the time. This is brilliant. I could get used to this. Absolutely stuffed. And because I was enjoying it, they were enjoying it. This is like fantastic. I've had some others cooking. I always safely say my cooking it myself is sometimes always way better. I don't know, I'm like, when it comes down to cultural things, when it comes down to things which I don't know how to approach. My friend had a week-long wedding with some of the best food I've ever eaten. Oh yeah. One of those big weddings where it just goes on and on and on and on. I went to an Indian wedding, it was just like food. So much food, it was fantastic. I love it. That's the kind of thing which I really enjoy. Where food is so deep in the culture. I think in Britain we kind of lost our food culture during the war. Because basically we learned to cook and eat wallpaper paste. Essentially. You know, putting it simply. We didn't have much during the war. As we were always reminded in school, they didn't have much. So they just cooked with whatever they could find. And some of it was terrible things, and far too much of it just stayed. Like, we couldn't get hold of spices, so they stopped using spices. What the flip is that about? I used to warn my friends when eating with my family not to be shocked when they see how much food my mum would put on the plate. Yes. Mum portions are insane. Like, you've got a normal size plate and then you've got the mum plate. And the mum plate is like 3 times bigger than a normal plate. It's like a whole dish. It's a serving dish, which has been repurposed to be a plate. Right? My mother used to make pizzas. Way back, okay? Pizzas. And we're talking about... They were probably around about 16-inch pizzas. And she wouldn't just make like one pizza for everyone. She'd make one each. One 16-inch pizza each. Right? And the bread on this thing was not thin crust. No. This is an inch thick. All the way. And then the toppings on top. That was another inch. Oh, that's because we have big old giant pots we cook in, Groover. Yeah, but I think there's something about, like, mom portions. My granny used to hoard sugar after the war, just in case we never rationed again. We were rationed again. See, that's the thing. I think that Britain after the war just kind of lost it. There was something so ingrained culturally. We're just kind of... We're only just finding our feet with, like, food again. Right, this way. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, it's a funny thing. Oh man, I like food. Who doesn't? There's a bat in the wild out here. And I tell you what. My mother's Christmas table was ridiculous. She would start baking for Christmas in August. And she'd spend the next 3 months feeding the Christmas cake with brandy. It's the heaviest, richest cake that you've ever seen. Unbelievable. And then, you know what? She'd make a trifle, which would give her a load of egg whites left over, so she'd also make a gatto. And then, not a gatto, a pavlova. And then with the other bits that were left over from pavlova, like the cream, she would turn around and make a gatto. And then it was just like, okay, we've got Christmas cake gatto, we've got a Dundee cake, because that was traditional. We've got trifle, we've got everything. All of it, like, just so many puddings. And it's all going to go off in 3 days. So you better get eating, guys. Get eating, or else. Everyone had to do their duty. Groover's mom expects every person to do their duty. I love making Christmas cake. The longer you feed it, the better. Yeah, she was feeding it from August. It was insane. When I lived in the Netherlands, we served my French-in-laws some black bread. And they brought back some memories from the war. It's amazing how strong sense memories can be. Oh yeah, sense memories are amazing. Like, you get one right taste and boom. You're all the way back to wherever it was where you had it. Amazing. Right, this way now. I wonder, just a minute. That's where we started. Well, we're just going to bounce around. This is going to be brilliant. Don't know where we're going to finish up. Oh no, missed. I'm getting better at flying though. Hey, no, I'm okay, thank you. How are you today? Oh, what is a Christmas cake and how does one feed a cake? Right, okay. So, a Christmas cake is basically a fruit cake, but it's like 90% dried fruits. So like raisins, blackcurrants, sultanas, orange peel, all the dried stuff. Very, very like musky. And it's only kind of just roughly held together with a little bit of flour and like basic cake mix. So it's more fruits, dried fruits and stuff like that than cake mix. You cook it. You make sure you don't slam the door, because if you slam the door, all of the fruit goes to the bottom and you get shouted at by your mother and then hit with pots and pans, right? Do not slam the door whilst cooking the Christmas cake. You will be damaged. So once it's cooked, you let it cool. Once it's cooled, you take a skewer and you start putting the skewer into the cake. Boom, 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 everywhere, right? And then you feed it with brandy for months. And all of the dried fruit and stuff in there absorbs all the brandy. So you got like a tablespoon of brandy and you put it over the top and it feeds into the fruit. And you just keep doing that again and again and again and again and again. And you just keep going. Like, don't stop. And then you get to Christmas. And you put marzipan over the top of it, like a layer of marzipan. And then on top of that, a layer of icing. It can be fondant icing, it can be any kind of icing, really. When I was young, the fashion was this rock hard icing. There was like, you could chip teeth on it. Oh, it's alcoholic. You would be drunk walking into the same room as this thing. Rich is not even the word. It was insane. It was insane. You'd take a slice this thick, and it was like lead. It was heavy. Anyway, marzipan icing. Slice it. I would like have one whiff of it, and then that's it. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it, but hey, it's tradition. You got to do it. You got to give it a try every year. Too many calories. No. There's no such thing at Christmas. At Christmas, if you're not guzzling on cream and like all of the everything, perfect with a cup of tea or a slice of Wensleydale. Yeah. Oh, I know my stuff on this front. I think I might have to revisit it, Space Mama. There's like a recipe in a cookbook which I've inherited, which I'm going to have a try at one year. And I'm going to try and do it that way. I'm going to try and do it from like August and feed it. Just keep feeding it. That is the plan. I don't know how it'll go, but I'm going to try. Gotta be done. Just to see. Anyway, that was like my childhood. I have to document it. I will show you the process. This thing, right? This is the God's honest truth. No question, right? My mother would make like 5 of these things for various people in the family. And she'd put them in tins. Anyway, one year she goes to make the next batch of 5. One for each person. Boom, boom, boom. She opens one of the tins and there is still last year's Christmas cake in the tin. Perfect condition. Reason it's in perfect condition is because nothing can eat it without getting extremely drunk. All the microorganisms that landed on it become astringed by the alcohol. They die like within a foot of the thing. Anyway. I'm not lying, this is truth. Vlog the process. I could vlog the process. I will. Let's see. So I ordered some earbuds from a site I lived in Pakistan and it said I had noise cancellation. I can still hear my neighbours being UK. Alright. Are they clattering the tea on the plate a bit much? Is the pinky finger making too much noise as they raise it when they're drinking the tea? Look, we'll do that. We'll do that. I need to make a start on it in August. Shout at anybody who slams the door in the presence of it. If somebody walks by outside too heavy-footed, shout at them. We'll do it. We will do it. Anyway, that's what Christmas cake is in the UK. Oh, that's what it was. You need like super traditional recipe to get it like that. How will you keep the cats away? I don't think they're going to want to eat it somehow. And they're quite light-footed, although Bramble can't help it. He is a bit of a heavy-footed cat. He's got paws like dustbin lids. I'll work it out. It'll be fine. I'm actually looking forward to it now. Oh, geez, this is like memories. I remember being sent off to buy all of the fruit for this thing. It was like a carrier bag full of dried fruit. Blast music from British rappers. British rappers! Oh my lord, what are they rapping about? What do Brits have to rap about? Congestion? I don't know. Probably rapping about Brexit. Tea! Rapping about tea. Rapping about rain! Oh, no. Rapping about not being able to have a good barbecue because the weather's never good enough over here. That is the real trials of life right there. I'm not going to even try and rap because you know what? I ain't a rapper. I do not have the skill or the talent. Ooh, look at that. This is fun. I'm really enjoying this process right now. We get to see where we finish up. It's like watching that DVD thing go around. Is it gonna hit the corner? Queues! Oh yeah, we're pros at queues. Right at the front of the queue and somebody jumps in front of you. That's worth a rap. That's about your absolute discontent at people not understanding queuing etiquette. Thank you for not rapping, Groovy. You're welcome. I couldn't do it. I has no skill. No offense, British people, but their rapping is kind of cringe. Mr. Wannabe like the vibe. Hey, you know what? I'm not denying that. That's why I'm not rapping. I've got better sensibilities. I'm intrigued now. British rappers. Although I say that, there is a British rapper that I've heard of recently called Ren. And they're quite good. Gotta give them credit where it's due, they're good. It's not entirely my cup of tea, but there's some amazing talent to it. Right. Oh, I actually quite like Brent. Yeah, you see? See? It's good, isn't he? He's not for me. I wouldn't go out there and look for him generally, but I watch what he does and I listen to it and I think, you know what? This guy is talented. Yeah, talented for sure. Exactly, Ricky Roy. How you doing, by the way? They popped up on YouTube. Yeah. See, this is it. I kind of got advised them and I thought, you know what? Gotta give it a try and see. Loved Ren, his backup singer Stimpy. Not quite the same person, but yeah. That kind of thing. See, I knew Ricky Roy would know. Ricky Roy knows every musician, I think. How's the concert season? Is it the concert season now? Last night at the proms, is that the kind of thing you'd be at? At least you don't have an accent. If you rap like it's going to be some same old rap, maybe with some rhymes. But those peeps, I've got an accent. Isn't drill big in the UK? I don't know. I made a mistake here. Genuinely no idea. Never heard of them. Yes, it was a festival last week and have another on Wednesday. Wow. Busy, busy, busy. Filling your time though, that's good. Oops, I need that. Don't need that. Who did you go see, Ricky? Well, I know who they are. Ow! That was rude. Drill is a style. Okay. I'm genuinely, I don't know. Why aren't we using Portal Raining Pigos? It was so satisfying. I think it was actually taking longer to do that than not. So what we're doing now is we're doing the thing like the DVDs, right? I started off over there and I just dig in a direction, and when I hit a wall I turn left and I keep going, and then I turn left and then I turn left, then I turn left, and we're going to see if I overlap at some point. Problem is right now I need to go and fix stuff, so there's a lot smaller new wave of classic rock bands. You possibly know TerrorVision. I know TerrorVision. They did a song or two that I probably know a bit about. What did they do? What did TerrorVision do? I definitely know TerrorVision, but I can't name a single song by them. Let alone all the songs by them. Whoop. Tequila, it makes me happy. Oh, cold tequila gives me a high. Yes, I remember that one. I thought that was the only song they ever did. You're telling me they did more than that? They did a B-side as well. Today I learned. Right, we're going to fix some stuff. It was a good song, though. Oh, sure, you can pronounce tequila? Yeah, of course I can. Mesquayat. The famous artist from New York. It makes my clothes fall off. Wow. I'll be careful of that. Especially in public. Oh man, that makes me think of a poem. Might tell you guys a poem. It was by Spike Milligan. It's not very rude. My name is Fred Tamazipan. I walk about the town. Sometimes with my trousers up and sometimes with them down. When they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. But when they're only halfway up, I was arrested. Sorry. I had to. I really had to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel slightly bad. That's a brilliant poem. It's one of my favourites. Don't say that I'm not cultured just because, you know, I don't necessarily know all the poems. I've recently started watching House MD. It's an amazing season. You should try watching it. I have watched all of House. I could name all of House. Spike Milligan's brilliant. It's not exactly a rude poem, but it's not exactly perfectly clean either. Anyway, enough about that. I do know what Spike Milligan asked for in his gravestone, Space Mama. It's brilliant. If you don't know who Spike Milligan is, he's a legend, guys. I don't want to break the punchline, but it'll probably be easier. Spike Milligan wanted on his gravestone a little engraving that said, "I told you I was ill." That was it. The man was a nutter. Absolute nutter. I liked House as well. House was brilliant. Never heard of him. It's kind of a very British thing. Very, very British sense of humour from a certain period. Yeah, totally silly. Very, very silly. Utterly depressed as well, as a lot of these people are, but very, very good. It's just such a great thing to have engraved on, though. Yeah, I know. Brilliant. It's not lupus. Oh, Magpie, you know your House MD. Except for the one episode where it was lupus. Always guessed lupus. Oh, it was brilliant. I think I started watching House again. And then I got distracted because there's only so many times you can watch it. House is one of those like other comfort things that I watch occasionally. A bit like Community. But I may have seen it too often now. Oh dear. fixing all of our stuff and things. Now, House, the first few series of House were really, really good because they had a bit more of a CGI budget. So they'd kind of do like zoom ups into the body to show what was going wrong. I say zoom ups, they spend money on it. Tried again to get through a few episodes of Community, can't get into it. It's one of those things, I think, Lawful. It just really, really chimed with me. Like, absolutely resonated. Hugh Laurie's audition tape for House is great. Yeah, it's great sort of hearing him talk about it. Like doing interviews and people saying, you know, this is an American actor who really doesn't mind, you know, just being American. And it's like, oh, he's not American. He's British. Did you watch Avenue 5? Hugh Laurie in that is just as amazing. Avenue 5. I don't think I have seen that. I don't think. But I don't know. It was that thing that sort of, after he got cast for House and did a load of episodes, and people were like, oh, this guy's brilliant, really good. Then all of his early stuff came out, which is kind of stupid. It's not even silly, it's just stupid. Very strange in Avenue 5. I feel like I need to look it up. I'll tell you what I've just started. Okay, or the Tea Fairy and I have just started is Succession. A little bit of Fry and Laurie, yeah, that kind of thing, and Blackadder. Blackadder in particular. It's recent. Well, I've seen some stuff with him in recent. There was one thing which was kind of... It was all very sinister. And I was like, that's not Hugh Laurie. Hugh Laurie's not meant to be sinister. He was very good in Blackadder. But very, very silly. It's always strange to see where a lot of these actors start out. So, is Succession worth it? I'm sad I don't have any more coffee. It's just kicking in. Everyone's gone quiet now. Probably looking up Blackadder. I'm gonna watch Blackadder. It's gotta be Blackadder Goes Forth. The last episode, Blackadder Goes Forth, they did amazing stuff. It's funny how some people take on a role and afterwards, we the fans can never see them as anything else. Yeah, they become typecast. It's cool watching old movies again and recognising someone you didn't originally know. Yeah. There's always someone. You can kind of see some of the programs and you're like, I know there's going to be somebody in here. I know there's going to be somebody here who went big. I think there was one... Oh, what was it I watched recently? I haven't watched Succession, but Space Daddy has finished it and keeps telling me to watch it. I've watched about 3 episodes. And I'm going to say so far, it's good, but I think it's going to wear on me a little bit. Like, I get it, there's tension and dynamics and things and stuff's going on. But they're going to make that last for like 4 or 5 series. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't see how they're going to keep it engaging for me. That's my thing. But I'm up for it. We're trying it. We'll see. I feel like just doing little runs back and forth is the way to go. Like, if I wait too long, maybe I need a light here. Does the light stop things from despawning still? Like, things only despawn in the dark, right? think I need light source. I'll tell you another one which I really, really enjoyed, which I haven't been back to because I don't think it's going to have aged that well, was 6 Feet Under. 6 Feet Under was definitely a favourite for a while. I had all of that on DVD. Watched it all a few times. But I don't think it'll have aged well. I think it'll be... I don't know, I'm trying to think back to it and I'm thinking, well... maybe it wasn't that good. We'll see. Right, I'm gonna get the Rubik's Cube going. Because you guys have gone quiet and I've got nothing to talk about anymore. We could talk about barbecue again, but I think you all got hungry. Haven't heard of that one. 6 Feet Under. It was basically set around a funeral director's. And that is the entire story. You've got the people who ran the funeral directors. And it starts off in a place and it carries on in a place and ends in a place. But there's like an overarching story in it. But the real key of it is that every episode... Is that what Maxie Hall? Yes, that is the one. That is the one. Every episode, it's like it starts off with somebody dying, essentially. And then it sort of gives you a little bit about that process, and then they go into the funeral directors. You get a little bit of the story or whatever's happening in that life. And it sort of... it worked. It was kind of nice and gentle. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't think it'll have aged well. Just like Sopranos, yeah. I haven't seen The Sopranos yet. I feel like I should. Right, let's just go and get these ones. The Wire and True Detectives, my rewatch TOS. Go-tos. Yeah. I haven't seen The Wire. True Detective, I think I have seen. That one. True Detective. Who's in that? I feel like I've seen it, but I can't place my finger on it. You like the actor? Loved him in Dexter. Yeah, he went on to do other stuff, quite big stuff. At that time, it was the first time that I kind of saw him. I thought, oh, you know, he's quite good. He's doing a good job. The Crown. I have not watched The Crown. I tried. I just couldn't get into it. You know how that's how it is sometimes. You just don't get into it. Matthew McConaughey. 1 minute. Who was that? True Detective has different actors as detective each season. Okay. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not ringing a bell with me. Sadly. Bit of a shame. I feel like I know the name though. Like, I would know the True Detective if it hit me in the face. Right. I'll tell you another one which I really enjoyed, which kind of got canned, was Dirk Gently. Dirk Gently was really good. But that's mainly because I'm kind of biased towards anything by Douglas Adams. Obviously Douglas Adams is long dead, but it's his sense of humour that kind of went into it. So I really, really enjoyed that one. Yes, Quirky Show. Yeah. It was very, very good. What am I doing? I'm breaking it. There. One side done. Love Dirk too, but again, I'm biased. Yeah. Honestly, anything by Douglas Adams, I'm all over it. Love it. And they kind of did a good thing with Dirk Gently. They didn't actually really go straight to the stories. They went to like the basic premise of it. Right, you know the meme, those are rookie numbers. It's Matthew McConaughey's face in that meme. Okay, I know who you mean now. The meme helps me know who you mean. I don't think I do know the True Detective. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Sorry, we're going to get this done. Have you watched Dazed and Confused, Groover? It's the guy that was like, alright, alright, alright. 1 minute. Dazed and Confused. I feel like I might have seen some of it. Guy that was like, alright, alright. You don't mean Andre 2000, do you? Is that what you mean by the guy who's like, alright, 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 alright? Because he did that in that song, Hey Ya. So maybe it's him. Dazed and confused. I'm definitely a bit dazed and confused right now, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we've done 2 layers on the thing now. 2 layers. Working on 3rd layer. Petition for Groover to make better XP farm. Yeah, I kind of do need that. This is Freebird all over again. Wow, is it that bad? True Detective is serial killer arc. Story arc. Like, I think so. Yeah? Maybe. Is it in my inbox? I'm gonna go check my inbox. Goes to look. That's not Andre 5000 or 2000 or 1000, whichever version he was. Right, I'm gonna press play. I don't know if you guys will hear it. Probably not. I haven't seen this. Okay, I'm watching it over here. Yeah, no, that's definitely not Andre. It's a movie. I get that now. I get that now. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. That I know that quote. Oh, I fixed it all the way. Right, we need to switch. There we go. I haven't seen that film. Is it really that odd that I haven't seen that? Is it really a Freebird moment? How you doing, Dragon Mateo? Hope you're doing well. We went over to watch a movie clip that I didn't recognise, so I haven't seen that. Don't know who those people are. I'm doing the Rubik's Cube whilst waiting to collect some Enderman. Because, you know, why not? Alright, we're this far on now. This far. Still got some to do. Oh, we haven't got much to do, actually. This is, like, basically done. I'll just hold it up here whilst I do this last little bitty. There you go. Need to put a trident killer on the gold farm. Probably. That's probably a better way of getting XP. I do need a better XP source. I need something where I just go, boop, and everything's fixed. Not really, you're a Brit, and it's more of an American culture movie. Yeah, but, you know, American culture has kind of bled into British culture a lot. A better XP farm than this? Definitely. You can see the colour difference. Is that because you had your screen fixed? Have you recently had your screen fixed, Space Mama? Or is it just the quality of the camera which I'm currently using? Look at how sharp that is compared to me back here. Sharp, blurry, sharp, blurry. This camera is amazing. I love it to bits. Literally to pieces many, many times. It's because I got a better camera. It's true, I did get a better camera. All that I need now is a better lens. Like, slightly better lens. Prime lens. And then that'll be it. Why did you stop using the Raining Zombie pigment? Because it was taking... It was... Okay, it was very hit and miss. It was very, very messy. Why are both sides yellow? They're not, look. Definitely not both sides yellow. Look. 100% thought you were lying in the same colour. What? I'm not a liar. How you doing, Das? Welcome on in. Everyone thinks I'm a liar. Can't believe it. They're not. Look. That is very, very different. Totally different colours. Even if I do it like that. Different colours. Not live, but a professional troll. Fix the camera again? No, I can't fix the camera again. It's as fixed as it's fixed can be. Slightly different. Very different. Utterly different. Look. If we're going to quibble, I'll get out the big one. Right, the big one. Now, you're going to be telling me this is a Rubik's Cube with 2 red sides now, aren't you? It's not red. This is the big Rubik's Cube. Look, the big Rubik's Cube. Look at the size of that thing. Right, we're going to try this now. Whenever I join you masculine ender people, it's all I've got to do in life. Massive. It's as big. It's bigger than my head if I hold it here. It's bigger than my head. No, that one is proper. The other is yellow. No, 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 no. It's not. It's actually orange, I swear. And the lava lamp is red. It's not pink. I know a lot of you have not seen the lava lamp in many a moon because the bulb broke a while ago and I haven't fixed it. But it's definitely red. Believe me. Let's see. Where's the thing? Oh, this much is true. Oh, it's too far away. Your head should not be a unit of measurement. Honestly, it's that big. It could be. It's huge. I can't get hats. It's not pink, it is red. It's not pink, it is red. Look, it's right here. You can see it right behind me. It's red. Hey, Tiz joined. Say hello to Tiz. After doubting you for over a year, I can't believe it. You doubted me. Why? I'm the most honest person around. Right, we're going to go get a few more Endermen. In this weird blown out version of the end. A metric head, yeah. It's humongous. I'm not going to deny it. I know I've got a big head. It's like physically big. I don't mean that I've got like a big ego or anything. It's physically big. I look like one of those bobblehead things. Everyone thinks that I'm really small. Somebody once called me a liar for saying that I was 6 foot tall. And I blame my head for that. I'm going to try and turn on the lava lamp. Hold up, guys. head probably adds a foot. Yeah, easily. It also removes like 5 years from my age. Right, let's take that one out. Put that in. Right, it's definitely dead. Look, I thought I might be able to look. This is the colour that it is. It's red. Red. Orange. Red. Sad. Sad. Height in inches, weight in stones, head in metric. Yeah. Welcome to Britain. That's what we like round here. You can't have measurements all in like one thing. It's all different. Is this a colourblind test? No. I'm not orange. Rude. This is a test of your trust in me as a person. And apparently that test has failed a few people already. Right, I'm moving it. I don't want it to get pulled over and destroyed completely. Ah. Oh, yeah. Red. Am I missing a meeting again? Yes. Always. Always. Basically, after stream, I can't hang around either, so it's just the way that it is. I miss meetings all the time. If I'm not missing a meeting like this because I'm streaming, it's because I'm sleeping. Right. Shame! No, it's fine. It's fine. They'll tell me what's happening later. Right. Best meetings are the ones you miss. Yeah, exactly. And I miss all of them, so they're all good meetings. I have a yellow one. I'm wondering if you will be able to get the bulbs soon. With all the restrictions on incandescent bulbs. It's a good question. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Right, let's see how this registers. Okay, Suki does not like it. The meeting's about you missing meetings. They could talk about me all day long and I wouldn't have a clue. Okay, the kittens are very stunned by this turn of events. I shouldn't be messing about with this. I will put it away. Excellent taste in music the cats have. They're just like, what? What is this noise? Come on, give me the XP. Ah, I really wanted that to fix it completely. One last run, and then we'll be fixed completely. I don't know how loud that came across. I wouldn't say I'm multi-talented. I know like one, maybe two songs on this. I've got a bigger one behind me. So now you know what sound to make when you need to be left alone. I thought that was nose harp. I thought the nose harp was a noise that I needed to make. Right, I'll hold it a bit lower. Wait till you hear the nose harp, Larry. Yeah. Oh, we won't do the nose harp. Or maybe we do. Hello, Suki. Are you coming up to see me now? See if I'm okay, because I've been making an awful noise. What do you need? You need his nose harp as a cure. Do we need a vote? Can we do polls on this thing now? Still dealing with it. Wow. Everyone's joining and I'm like, hi, and nobody cares. Except Tiz. Tiz cares. I love all things merciful. Just say no to nose harp. What's wrong with nose harp? It's literally the instrument that goes everywhere. I need nothing but my nose. And even that. Even that. Need to leave stream. See you later, Ruben. Have a good one. You vote yes for nose harp. Wow, Lawful's just like that. Alright, let's see if I can pitch this into the hole. No, that was awful. Right, into the bed. Okay, let's carry on with the digging. So, I turned left. And then I turned left again up here somewhere. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I went bounce and then this way. We've got to follow the rules. Otherwise, what's society about? And this is where we ended up. Right. So, where were we? Around about here, we were talking about grills and grilling. What equipment do you need for a decent barbecue? Because I sometimes see these things like the Barbecue Master 10,000. I think, do I really need that? Withers are good digging assistants. They're a bit out of control, is the thing with Withers. Like, they don't care. You need a smoker. Right. Okay. Like, what is a smoker? Man, I'm gonna get chewed out for this. Webster Basic Grill. Right, okay. So, like, a basic grill. You just need, like, a metal container to cook in, right? You don't need one of these ones with a thermometer on the outside. Let's say hello to Silent. I did. I don't think everyone's going to turn up in chat again and give me a telling off. Goes to low temperatures for long periods of time. Okay. See, this is the thing that I always got wrong with barbecues. I always thought you meant to cook at a high temperature for a short length of time. With controllable airflow. Right, okay, so that's like the little dial on the front. The twiddly bit. I think I know what you mean. Bang. Right, and now we're on this line. Seems to be moving inwards ever so slowly. Better ask first what cuts of meat. That's a very good question. Corn on the cob. That's the number one thing for me. It's got to be corn on the cob. Barbecue high temperature smoker, low and slow. Right. Low and slow. See that? I think that's what people are actually doing. Is they're actually smoking stuff rather than barbecuing. The people say, oh, I'm barbecuing, when they actually mean I'm smoking something. Groover, whenever you visit your sister in Texas, please don't say twiddly bit when near the barbecue grill. Really? Is that a problem? Is that going to cause problems? I mean, I'm British. I get away with silly words, right? Is that the airflow control, the twiddly bit? Oof. This is turned into a very thin slice. This game's not panning out very well for me. Oh, if you do, film the reaction. Really? Would they react? They wouldn't just be like, oh yes, the twiddly bit. Ah, I know what you mean, the twiddly bit. Indeed. They won't give me learned reactions. They'd give me something else. I mean, I literally want the instructions to call it a twiddly bit now. I don't know, how is Britain perceived in the rest of the world? Are we weird? Eccentric? Or does nobody really care? People think we all just drink tea and biscuits. Tea and eat biscuits all day. Drink tea and eat biscuits all day. Don't get me wrong, some of us do, but not all of us. Yes, okay, we're eccentric. Oh, the twiddly bit's part. Really? They're nice. Everyone is weird. That's true. People are strange when you're a stranger. Twiddly bit. Okay, okay. I'll try and remember that. I never knew. Foxy left. Whatever's happening, Foxy's not being part of it. He's gone. Well, you know, I'll film the reaction if it happens. Slack's not having any of it as either. Slack's out. Tried to be coy. Understood. It's me that's not very coy. Right, that's where I got to. Okay, this is where the game ends. So I'm back on the same line. That's a shame. Also, that's also why you don't go to the UK and ask to get a growler of beer. Oh my lord. Foxy was voted off the island, probably. He deserves it, to be fair. No, the UK, you can say anything, and if you say it in the right tone, it's going to mean something. Let's just put it like that. Everything can mean something in the UK. Doesn't even need to mean anything. We're just bad. Like that. If you don't believe me, watch the Carry On films. They will put you into the true facts of the matter. Carry On camping. That gives you an idea of the British kind of sensibilities at a certain level. In the US, size 64-ounce container of beer. Really? That's a lot of beer. That is a lot of beer. Like, more than I could drink. See, in Britain, we have our beer in pints, and we have our milk in litres. Why? I don't know. Literally no clue. We're just strange. I was in the Navy for 9 years, and innuendo became almost an art form. Yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine. Oh dear. Right. We're going to get this hole dug. I shouldn't be talking about innuendo. The only thing in America that is litres is our liquor. Oh, really? Okay. Didn't know that. 64-ounce container of Christmas cake. Ah, that's a lot of brandy to go into a Christmas cake. But who knows? Your milk comes in pints from the milkman. Really? I get mine from the shop and it's always in litres, half litres, 3.14 litres or something daft because they can't say pint but they really want to. I was amazed at the number of regional accents in a relatively small space in the UK. Magbart, the reason there are so many regional accents in the UK is because essentially so many people have invaded us over the years, right? So some of the regional accents are kind of the original accents that got pushed outwards to the edges by the invaders. People are like, right, I don't like these new guys, let's move over here. It's places like Wales and Scotland. So their accents kind of developed in different ways. And then in other parts, it's where the accents kind of become naturalized with the new accents that came in. And to be honest, we took on a bit of French as well. That's never a good idea when it comes to language. In my opinion. Given into the forces of terrorism or something. And then you end up with some very strange accents. And Britain really is very small, comparatively speaking. But yeah, we've got a lot of accents out here. It's like you could fit Britain, all of Britain, into Texas like 10 times over. I say 10 times, I'm making up numbers, but we're tiny. If somebody drives for an hour in the UK, they're like, geez, I had to drive an hour to get there. Now, I know in lots of parts of the US, driving an hour is what you do just to go to the shops. We don't do that. Two Scousers talking to each other is interesting. Yes. It's insane. It's a hodgepodge of accents. It's true. It is. It's an hour to the market here. Exactly, Redwood. Exactly. And we're like, what? You went an hour to go to work? No way. That's insane. Saying hello to everyone. I don't know why the big liquor balls are 1.75 litres. Why not just make it an even 2 litres? Also, it seems everyone else spells it litres. Don't know. 1 minute. You're ERS. Okay, that was really interesting. I'm trying to think of the origin of the word litre. Don't know where the origin of the word litre comes from. I feel like I should, but I don't. I know where the origin of the word mil comes from, like millimetre and stuff. There's loads and loads of stuff around the word mil, I could tell you. Litre, I feel like it should be a similar origin, but I don't know what it is. 1.75 litres, there's probably some kind of legal amount of alcohol that you can sell somebody in one go. You spell litres there in Canada. Right, but like Canada's got a lot of French influences, and that seems like a French thing. Definitely. It's going to be Legion, isn't it? Whose name came from Byzantine Greek, where it was a unit of weight, not volume. Right, litron. Interesting. Very interesting. From Welsh, Scottish, Irish to the Cockney, London, Posh, Manchester, Cornish, and many more I'm forgetting. Yeah, like Yorkshire, one of the better ones, as opposed to Lancastrian, one of the worst ones. You just need to ask Ricky Roy about that, he'll agree. Lancastrian, terrible accent. Literally the worst. Yorkshire, one of the best. Now, Yorkshire's got an interesting accent. When I was in the US, many moons ago, I had a much stronger accent. Like, far stronger than I do now. And somebody said, "Ooh, you've got a really nice accent." And I was like, really? I didn't believe them. I thought they were pulling my leg, as they say over here. Because I was like, no, I just have this horrible Yorkshire accent that I don't particularly like. But I don't really have a proper Yorkshire accent anymore. My accent's a little bit messed up, Larry. from Britain, from a British point of view, it's probably predominantly Yorkshire. Like, there's an undertone of Yorkshire. But I've lived all over Britain, and that's kind of marred it a little bit. So there's odd words here and there which come from different places. And sometimes I use them in certain ways, and sometimes I don't. It's very, very complicated. There's water there. I didn't know that. I lived in London for a few years. People couldn't understand me because I spoke too quickly. And two valleys. One of the valleys. Valleys have got strong accents, it's true. I picked up a little bit of Welsh accent, which I think I've since shaken off. What's that? What was it? I don't get it. I lived in Wales for a while. That rubbed off a little bit of accent. I lived in London for a while. That rubbed off a little bit more. Someone had to have shot an arrow at you. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, it's you! I see you now. That's how you do it. Murder. There's been a murder. But now I'm in Scotland. There's the occasional little bit of like Scottish creeping in, odd words. In California, we like totally have like a valley girl accent. See, yes, I guess, yeah. I'm thinking about when I was there. A little bit, but it's variable. It's not everyone. It's not like straight up. Everyone's just got this straightforward Valley Girl accent. Looking back a bone shooting you. Yeah, exactly. It's not shooting me anymore. Haha. I won that one. I'm in my Sonic skin. I really should change out of it. They come here and visit Florida and it bothers me. Really, Thomas? Are you talking about the Californians visiting Florida? Are you, like, literally the Florida guy? The story that we hear about. Is that a real thing? Florida man. Florida man wrestles alligator, that kind of thing. That's the stuff that I hear about. I don't know if it's real. Nope. Okay, well that's good to hear. Fala in Portuguese? No. 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 Sorry, I don't do Portuguese. I do, well, I say I don't do Portuguese. I've got some Portuguese friends, but I only know like a handful of words. And I'd probably say them in the wrong gender, so I daren't go there and do it. Like, obrigada, obrigado, I don't know. Which is it? No, there are several accents in California, along with accentless accent, which was almost a prerequisite for news anchors until recently. Oh. See, in Britain, it was always about received pronunciation. Up to a point it was anyway. That's kind of gone away more recently. Like, if you watch the news in the UK now, you'll get all sorts of accents. This is the only state where all arrests are public. Right, I see. Now! Thomas! You've enlightened me. Thank you. Now I get it. Now it makes sense. It's like the daft things happen everywhere, but because your state, all the arrests are public, it's where they get shown and talked about. Right, now I get it. I totally get it. Thank you. That's an awesome little bit of knowledge. I'm going to ponder that for a while. I've met people who do own things like alligators as pets, though. So, it's kind of true. But not. Also not kind of true. I think there's some wild people all over America, though. And that's cool. I quite like that. You have a sense of your freedoms and you don't mind using them. A lot of British people are kind of beaten down before they even try and start. So they're like, oh, we can't do that. That's just not what we do. Like, oh, jeez. I'm one of them. It's in my bones. I can't help it. I was brought up that way. Right, we're going to do a little bit more digging and then we're going to wrap up for the day because it's getting to that hour where I'm getting a little bit hungry. I need to do the food thing. And we were talking about grilling earlier and I'm, you know, I want something like that now. I want something grilled, barbecued, something. Not with attitude, you can't. I know, but this is the thing. It's seriously deep in the bones. It's like, I know it's there. I try and address it. But it's difficult. Really difficult. I don't know how many British people feel the same as me, but I know that where I come from, it's very, very kind of, don't bother trying. Right, we're going to go for a little nap. What we should do is we should have a little play with some accents in future streams. After share on Tuesday, I end up eating. I'm not sure I'm up for sharing it. I'm quite hungry today. It's all mine. Gonna be no leftovers left over till Tuesday. Sorry, just going for a little despawn. Stay away from my door. Look at these guys. They're not going to despawn. Especially not that one with the hat on. That's a little bit of assisted despawn in there. I don't know what I'll be able to hunt for today. Before I forget, I made your pancake shulker farm again. And no issue with glitching from the glass panes now. That's interesting. Somebody said there's a solution which is just put down a boat. I thought, ooh, that's clever. That will actually work. Just put down a boat in the middle and you're fine. So if you do get glitchy problems, put down a boat. Sit in it. Done. Tell us what I eat. Okay. Oh, sorry. I enjoy myself here too much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to eat tonight. It's going to be one of those evenings of pondering. It might be salmon. We'll see. It might be something else. We'll have to find out. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Haven't decided or made up a mind on it. Grilled salmon. That could be a thing. See, I always do baked salmon. Sorry guys, I can't help myself. You know that I know what you mean. I see an opportunity, I've got to take it. For no good reason whatsoever. Is there lots of people online? There's not many people online. This meeting can't be going well. Grilled salmon on cedar plank. If you're going to grill it, it's got to be Alaskan salmon, right? And you wonder why I didn't believe you about the Rubik's Cube. I'm a very believable person, Space Mama. Very believable. Look at this face. Totally honest. This one as well. Pretty honest. And the fact that I can say that with a straight face and look earnest at the same time should tell you something. I don't know what. Tell you, I could have been a great con man. The face of a troll. What? I could have been a good con man, but you know, it wasn't to be. Straight face, years of practice. Comes quite naturally. I've got a very straight face. It's just how it turned out. Right, we're going to finish this row and then we're going to call it quits for the day on the diggy dig. Because I've got to go see what the tea fairy's up to. This tea fairy's been in the garden today. So the garden will have been gardened, probably. Things will have been done out there. So I'm intrigued to see. Right, that's the row done. It is time for me to call it quits for the day. I'm going to press the end screen. Oh, right, we're going to be back on Tuesday. Hello, Suki. You coming up to say goodbye? Come on, Suki. Here she is. She's going to say goodbye. There you are. Oh, she's saying goodbye to me as well. That's not what I intended, but still. Thank you very much, Leo. I'm glad you got to make it kind of thing. You know, you made it here. Thanks for the stream. Thank you very much, Space Mama. Thanks for coming along. Was she checking on the vegan cheese you planted? No, it doesn't grow like that. It probably... I know there's such a thing as cheese plant, but it doesn't work. Have a good one, everyone. Right, back on Tuesday. I'll try and remember what I ate today so I can tell you on Tuesday about what I ate, but I'll probably forget. See you later, MDC. Take care, everyone. I'm going to press this button and end stream. Bye.